Hey, Julia, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Sunday. No Sunday scaries tonight because it's Memorial Weekend. We get 3 days off. Hopefully, everybody gets 3 days off. Christina, welcome in. Shannon, welcome in. Team Emmerich, welcome in. How are you doing today? Christina, hopefully everything is going good. Christina, how's the weather at home? How is the family? Billy Cody, welcome in. Good to see everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. I went to visit my mom yesterday and I had, oh, nice. Yay. Oh, that's right. What made it amazing? Because I know that there was some friction there with the family. What makes she gave me? Oh, nice. A birthday present. Oh, fun. That's very sweet. Oh, that's really nice. I love that. Oh, good. Oh, I love that, Christina. I'm so happy. Such a good birthday for you this year. Just hosted a graduation party with other moms for six. Oh, Team Emmerich, you gotta. Did you post pictures yet? Because I like looking at your school pictures. I love them. Such a healthy family. Looks like a very healthy and happy family, and for six boys too. Tomorrow, okay, perfect. Yeah, I love looking at your pictures. Puts a smile to my face. Hey, DC, welcome in, welcome back. Oh, Christina, is it? Yeah, I was talking to some. I have a support group that I do at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and some of the guys were from. Somebody was talking. They were in Michigan. They were saying it was gonna rain. It was gonna rain. Oh, DC, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. That it was supposed to rain today and tomorrow over there, where they were at. I'm not sure if they were in Michigan, but here it was really nice. It was a really nice day, nice and sunny. Yay! What did we get? We got oh, a heart. Thank you so much, DC, for that. I appreciate that. My neighbors went on vacation. They left today, so the next week. Uh, so nice. Enjoy it, Christina. I love that. I love that. DC, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Bree, welcome in. Welcome back to the East Coast Live. Hopefully everything in Joyzy is doing good. Joyzy's been getting a little crazy the last couple of days. Last couple of weeks. We've had some interesting stories coming out of Jersey lately. I think it's funny. Hopefully everybody's doing it. We'll begin in a couple of minutes, so we'll just wait for the room just to get a little bit more filled. Just a little bit more filled up. How's everybody doing? Bree, how was your weekend? DC, how was your weekend? Let's fix some of our butterflies here. We want to show off their wings. I have a surprise for you today. I got a new stand for my YouTube angle. I have 3 angles going on right now. It's a slow but good weekend. It's really good, Brie. Yesterday I did absolutely nothing. Yesterday I did absolutely nothing. Just stayed in bed. I mean, I got out and ate and did some things, but it was definitely a what do they call bed bonding day. We had a fire going and we cooked over. Oh, that sounds really good, Christina. Oh, chili weekend. Yes, Billy Cody. I love, yeah, I needed one. Today I did get up and I ran some errands. I did the exact same, much needed. Yes, Brie, especially this time of year. We have 1 week left. My heart has given as much as it can to the students. I closed it up. Until next year. Oh, chill weekend. I'm sorry, DC. Sorry about that. Oh, Team Emmerich tomorrow. Yeah, you deserve it, especially after all that hard work putting that together. Chill. I couldn't see that last eye there. I need a good movie to watch tomorrow. Oh, Team Emmerich. You know what I saw on HBO Max? What's his name? I know, right? Chili again. Um, it's hard to see those. Chili again. Pee Wee Herman. He has a docu-series on HBO. So they were planning on doing it, and they were doing all the recordings and all of that good stuff. And then he passed. He passed in 2023 because he had cancer, but he knew it, but he didn't let anybody in on it. So you get this whole review of how Pee Wee Herman came to be, which I thought was really interesting. It's a very interesting story. So if you're looking to sit at home, do nothing, um, Phil Robertson. Oh, I didn't know that, Christine. Thank you for letting me know. I'm going to look that up. Another good one I saw on Amazon. It's a rom com. And you know how we love our rom coms. Hey, Prince Flip, welcome in. It's a recent one with, what's that guy's name? He used to play Mr. Hey, Chiquita, welcome back. We haven't seen you in a while. Oh, Alzheimer's. I did not know that. Chris Evans. He's on this rom com on Amazon, and I forgot the actress's name. It's over the top and it's silly, but I thought it was fun. I think it's over the top and it's silly. I think it was really good. I forgot the name of it, but it was really good. I thought it was cute. Me and my friend and her boyfriend watched it. It was really good. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Before we begin Project Wednesday, we're going to be making fireflies. Guys, I loved making this. This is our firefly. We're going to be making them out of recycled empty water bottles. This one, the model, it's got its little wings. And inside it's got its little, this is supposed to be the tail that glows up, but these are little, those neon wristbands. You put them inside, that's like the tail. And I got some colorful googly eyes. So we're going to be making our fireflies, especially for camping, because you got to have fireflies for camping during camping season. We're going to be making these on Wednesday. Fun. Super excited. Super happy. We're going to we'll put him right up here. So that way you guys can see it. I think once the sun starts setting, you'll be able to see. Isn't that fun? Right, Prince Flip? I saw it and I thought, how can we make fireflies different one? Because we made dragonflies. You guys remember? We made little dragonflies out of chenille. And then I thought, how can we make a good firefly? So, Wednesday. I want you to be thinking about the colors you want to use. Love it. I went pestle. I went pedestal shopping today. I'm looking for a cheap pedestal so that we can use it for our fish tank. We're still shopping for the fish tank. Um, we want to put the pedestal right here with the fish tank because there's some outlets right here where we can plug it in. But I think this would be a really good space to have our live fish. We can see them floating back here in this little space here. Prince Harefield, let's do 50K. Let's do 50K. So we're thinking we're gonna put our fish here. I've been getting a little bit too invested in it. My original plan was to buy the complete set. It's about $60. We have the money for the complete set. On Amazon, you get you get the tank, you get the filter, everything. Um, but I've seen some really pretty ones. They're bowls and they've got like real flora and fauna inside of it. So I would really like to, I I want to go research some more. So I'm gonna do some research and see which one. I'm aiming towards the bowl. I went to Goodwill today to go see if they had a used bowl, 5-inch bowl, but they didn't have anything there. So, and then I've just been looking online to see if I can find anything. Hey, Amanda Williams, welcome in. All right, let's continue with our bear sting, or not bear sting bears, but our um, little critter anthology. I had to move some things around. Let me find it. Give me 1 second. Where is our little critter anthology? This out of the way here. Paddington is. I was doing some cleaning, so I had to move some things around. And then I put some books in an area where Bam Bam likes to sleep while we're reading. So, do you have a local line, I think? That's what I'm thinking of, Team Emmerich. I need to look. I haven't searched in there yet. That's my next. Probably tomorrow. Hey, Amy, welcome in. Yeah, it has been a while. How are you doing? How's everything going? Yeah, Team Emmerich, I'm going to look on a Facebook marketplace and see if I can find something. It's a good idea. Because I figured everybody has a fish tank that they want to get rid of. Doing really good. Amy, where have you been? Have you been working, school? Hey, Wormy Books. No, that's fine. We're just getting started. All right, our first book for the night is called Just Go to Bed. Just go to bed. Amy, just hanging around? Oh, okay. Just hanging around. Just go to bed. You know how when somebody is just too much? Hey, Janelle Howell, welcome in. Yes, Wormy Books, right? Oh, yeah, you're right, with your daughter, huh? Just go to bed. I'm a cowboy and I round up cows. I can lasso anything, Dad says. Yeah, I can see why they're going to tell him, just go to bed. Just go to bed. Look at the mouse. He's got his full-on cowboy outfit. We love these boots, red, white, and blue. Hey, Pink Hearts, how are you doing? Amanda Williams, welcome in. It's time for the cowboy to come inside and get ready for bed. Oh, he was having a good time. Oh, thank you so much, Amy. Yeah, we're in camping season right now. Until mid-June, we're in camping season. This is our tent. You notice our little tent here, our reading tent. So Dad calls him in. Here we see the mouse. We're still at the stage where the mouse is kind of outside. He's not hidden. And we don't have the spider yet. But he's all in his full regalia. He's all in his full cowboy regalia. We love that. The little bird. Dad. I'm a general, and I have to stop the enemy army with my tank. Dad says, it's time for the general to take a bath. So he came in, at least he came in from the outside, but then he busied himself again with his toys. My toys, his army. And Dad says it's time for the general to take a bath. Slowly eroding away at his freedoms. Slowly, you gotta go take a bath. I'm a space cadet and I zoom to the moon. I capture a robot with my ray gun. So he just started, he went from the army, now he's an astronaut. I capture a robot with my ray gun, and Dad says, the little mouse. This giant robot has captured the space cadet and is going to put him in the bathtub right now. Dad's going to have to pick him up, put him in the bathtub. Look at the mouse. The mouse is ready. Mouse is ready to dive in. Look at that face. He is not happy. I am a sea monster attacking a ship. Dad says, it's time for the sea monster to have a snack. He is fighting it. He is creating new worlds each time his dad tells him it's time to go to bed. Look at him here. Isn't that funny how life changes when you're an adult? You look forward to going to bed. Don't fight it. Everything can, all of this can wait. I'm going to go right to bed. I'm a zookeeper feeding my hungry animals. Dad says, feeding time is over. Here are the zookeeper's pajamas. He went for a snack all right, but he made a big mess. He's got cookies all over the floor. He's got an apple. Here's the mouse. Got the little sandwich. Then got the dad with the zookeeper's pajamas. Time to go to bed. I'm Super Critter flying over the city. Train engineer being chased by bandits. Not giving up. Yeah, if it's one thing the little critters are really good at, the side eye. Dad says, the bandit chief has caught you, so put on your pajamas. But I'm a race car driver and I just sped away. The dad. He's got his little handkerchief over his name. Dad says, the race is over. Now put on these pajamas and go to bed. Okay. Dad's getting angry now. He's like, he's taking the fun out of everything. So he's going to be putting on the pajamas for him. I'm a bunny hopping around my garden. Dad says, just go to bed. Dad's patience is wearing thin. I think it's already worn thin. Just go to bed. Look at him. Mom. She's like, ay, 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 here we go again. But I'm a bunny, and bunnies don't sleep in a bed. Mom says, shh. Dad says, go to sleep. Look at the mouse. I have the bunny suit, right? The mouse is his advocate. We're not going to bed. We're going to find it. Well, maybe a tired bunny could sleep in a bed. Just this once. He is knocked out. He is knocked out. Yeah, they're both really mad. The end. Just a little critter collection. A good way to start the live. Always a good way to start the live with a little critter book. All right, let's take a vote. 1 through 10, what are we thinking tonight for the little critter? Our goal tonight is 50K. We're going to set an alarm for, we're going to set a timer for 1 minute. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. Bree 10, Prince Hairflip 10, Billy Cody 10, Amanda Williams 10, DC 10, Wormy Books. Yes, 10 out of 10 because it's a classic. We love our classics at the beginning. We love our classics at the beginning. Janelle Howell 10, Cheryl 10. Let's get our goal. Yes, let's get our goal early tonight. We had a couple of slow days last week, which is fine. We got to get back into the swing of things. We were off for a couple of days, but we need to get back into the swing of things. Our likes really help push out the live to new members. So our goal tonight is 50K. We're already at 12,000K. You guys are knocking it out of the park today. We're drinking a mint herbal tea tonight. Mint herbal tea. Let me get the flavor. I want to read you guys the flavor. Give me 1 second. This is called American Wildflower Herbal Tea. American Wildflower Herbal Tea. It tastes really good. It has like a little minty kick to it. We're loving it. Oh, thank you so much, Prince Hartford. I appreciate that. All right, let's look in the stacks. So we did a library haul last week. Normally we have our yellow bag. This one's getting a little empty, so we're gonna go into the new stacks. I made a pineapple jalapeno mint tea earlier today. DC, where did you get that at? Pineapple jalapeno mint. That sounds really good. I love like a margarita that's like cucumber flavor or a jalapeno flavor. You'll have to tell me where you got that. Oh, you made it from scratch. Oh, wow. Speaking of delicious food, Chocolatina. Oh, you used your French press. Oh, I gotta look that up. I gotta figure out how to make that. Yeah, little margaritas, especially the ones that have a little kick in it, besides the alcohol. Chocolatina. I found out what an amaretto sour is, and I can't wait to try. Oh, yeah, those are really good. Anything a sour is good. Chocolatina. Guys, when I saw the cover of this book and the title and her hair, had to get it. Had to get it. Yes, I've made my... DC yellow is really good. We love a good end page that goes with the theme of the story. It's a chocolate color. Yeah, Lola, this one looks really good, huh? Chocolatina. Let's see what Chocolatina is about. Tina loved chocolate more than anything in the world. Yeah, you know it's going to be good with a start like that. She loved it more than birthdays, more than roller skating, and definitely more than dried fruit. everyone called her Chocolate Tina. So she loves chocolate. Her name is Tina. She's got chocolate, a box, chocolate milk, chocolate cereal, chocolate pretzel, chocolate syrup, chocolate bunnies. And she has absolutely no shame in her game. Does that face look like she ashamed of it? Mm-mm. Nope. Her facial expression is like, and what? What are you gonna do about it? Right? It's like 18. I like that. When I was in New Mexico a few years ago, the science museum had oh my god. Nice. Wordy books, that sounds so good. But she's owning it. Tina has owned it. When Dad asked, "How would you like your eggs, Chocolate Tina?" Tina always said, "With a bowl of Cocoa Crunchies, please." When the lunch lady asked, "What kind of milk would you like today, Chocolate Tina?" Tina always picked chocolate milk. Mm-hmm. Chocolate Tina, no questions, no questions necessary. Everybody knew to fall in line, even Dad. For breakfast, he didn't argue with her. Yep, chocolate milk, really good. Chocolate milk, really good. Yeah, she is. Yeah, Kimberly, she is, huh? And even when she went into school, she got more of the chocolate milk. She got some healthy choices too. She got an apple with a sandwich, cupcake, but she got all the chocolate milk. Mm-hmm. There's always somebody. There's always somebody in the crowd. Yes, microbangs. We love, and when you can pull off a good microbang, she just exudes confidence. And when Mom said, "Tonight we have fruit salad for dessert," Tina covered hers with chocolate. Yeah, we love a good microbang. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, she is working them, huh? Tina's health teacher, Miss Ferdman, hated chocolate and everything else that children liked. "You should only eat foods that are good for you," she told the class. On special occasions like birthdays or full moons, she gave them all dried prunes. Miss Ferdman. Miss Ferdman did not like chocolate, right? Chocolate is life. And Miss Ferdman, she did not like chocolate, so she wanted kids to always eat something healthy. Prunes. Mm-mm. No, maybe prune covered chocolates, but then again, we'd still have to think about it. Miss Ferdinand's favorite saying was, "You are what you eat." She would write it on the chalkboard and make the children repeat it every day at the end of class. Miss Ferdinand. Ferdman, you are what you eat. Look at Chocolatina. Chocolatina, she is already plotting. She's plotting something. She's plotting something. She's not here for that. You are what you eat. Mm-mm. One day, during this part of health class, Tina bit the ear off a chocolate bunny. Then she stood up and said, "I wish that were true." She was going to come back with a comeback. "I wish that were true. I am a chocolate bar." That night, a strange thing happened. Uh-oh. You are what you eat. Chocolatina, she was there for the challenge. She was there for the rebellion. She took out a chocolate bunny, bit the ear off, and said, "I wish that were true." She told her teacher she was not going to listen. Genuinely concerned that she is a teacher, right? So let's see what happens to Chocolatina. When Tina woke up, she felt all stiff. She went downstairs and looked in the mirror. Immediately, she saw why. I've turned into chocolate, she cried. Uh-oh. I think her teacher was doing some bad magic on her. I think her teacher, the prune lady, I think she was doing some bad magic on her. Whatever you say, Chocolatina dear, said her mother from behind her newspaper. Now hurry up and eat your breakfast, or you'll miss the bus. There are her parents. A little bit too busy for her. A little bit too busy for her. When Tina got on the bus, everyone gasped. I'm actually shocked by people's tolerance for chocolate, as you might. Oh, does it, Lola, really? Yeah. It depends on what kind of chocolate it is. I love Reese's. I love Reese's. I love a Three Musketeers. I love a Snickers. I love a Milky Way, especially the fun size. Right, Prince Harflip? Do you mind if we don't sit together today? Chocolatina, her best friend Patty asked. My mom will ground me if I get chocolate on my new shirt. Look at the kids. They don't want to sit anywhere near Chocolatina. You were going to. Yes. Lola? Yeah. My kids, I always buy chocolates as a reward for, if they do something good. I had to tell one of my kids the other day, I don't have any chocolate because I ate it all. It was stressful. DC, yeah, Reese's peanut butter cups are the best. Oh, they're so good. Guys, have you tried the thick ones? The single ones, and they're thick? Oh, so good. After a lonely bus ride, Tina was glad to be in a spelling class, her favorite subject. But her first word in the spelling bee was cocoa. And she got so flustered, she spelt it wrong. Yeah, the big cups are really good. This is such a funny story. So she's waiting in line for the spelling bee, and the first word is cocoa. Oh, do they with caramel inside? Oh, I gotta find those. Right? Her hair. Isn't it cute though? I love the diversity of the haircuts that you see here. Everybody's got something different. And then look at the teacher. This is a good book. At lunchtime, Jimmy Durini tried to bite off one of Tina's elbows. I just want a dessert, he told the principal. So Jimmy Del Rooney, he tried to bite off part of her elbow. Yeah, the illustrations on this one are very unique. Recess was horrible. Tina was too stiff to run or jump, so she had to just stand and watch everyone else have fun. Chocolatina. When it was time to go back in, her feet had melted. Her feet had melted to the hot pavement. The other children had to carry her back inside. Worst of all, it was time for health class. Uh-oh. You are what you eat. There she's going to her health class. There's the teacher. Miss Prunes. Not funny. Miss Ferdman made Tina stand at the front of the classroom. Didn't I tell you, class? What I've always said. You are what you eat, said the children. That's right. See me after class, Tina. Aw, poor Chocolatina. She got shamed. She was put in front of the class. And look at the teacher. Miss Ferdman, she's a little off, but she's kind of fabulous though. Look at her hair and her glasses and her dress. I would listen to her. I would listen to her. When everyone else had left, Miss Ferdman began to laugh. I hoped this would happen. I hoped you wouldn't listen to me. I hoped you'd turn into a chocolate girl. Do you know why? Why? Asked Tina, who was shaking so hard the thought she might crumble into a pile of chocolate chips. She does, huh? Right? Look at her. Miss Ferdman. Let's find out why she wanted this to happen to her. Because I love chocolate better than anything. Uh-oh. Right? Ooh, a chocolate martini does sound really good, Prince Hairfoot. Look at her. Because I love chocolate better than anything, shouted Miss Ferdman. She grabbed Tina, opened her mouth wide, and went straight for Tina's right ear. Right, Laura? Plot twist. She is, huh? But I'm here for it. Look at her. She's got wild eyes, wild-eyed craziness. Just then the principal walked in. Miss Ferdinand, I was wondering. Miss Ferdinand, what on earth are you doing? I thought she was a prune, said Miss Ferdinand. The principal walked Miss Ferdinand outside, and she was never seen at the school again. Oh, she got dismissed. She got dismissed for inappropriate behavior. That night, safe at home in her bed, Tina cried a little chocolate syrup tears. I wish I could be normal girl again, she whispered. Aw. I think yeah, lock her up. I think she turned into chocolate just to get rid of Mrs. Ferdman. And when she woke up, that was just what she was. Hooray, she cried. I'll never eat chocolate again. Hurry up and eat your breakfast, dear, or you'll miss the bus, called Tina's mother. On the table was a giant bowl of Tina's favorite super chocolatey cereal. I'll never eat chocolate again, said Tina, starting tomorrow. And she ate it all up. Did she learn? No. Do we care? No. We're glad that she loves her chocolate. Well, I wonder why, Miss Ferdinand. She did, huh? She should, huh? Hey, Brianna. Brianna, I did get the list. I'm going to look them up in the library. I have to turn in some books tomorrow, so I will be looking into that. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. She ate it all up. And then look at how it ends. Miss Ferdman is now chocolate. Mm-hmm. The end. Yeah, Heather, this book is my spirit book, isn't it? The end. This was a good book, Chocolatina. Eric Kraft. Let's see what year this came out. You are what you eat. 1998. 1998. It says Eric Kraft makes his picture book debut with Chocolatina. Once a chocolate boy himself, he is now recovered and living in Boston, Massachusetts. Aw, how cute. Let me see if he's got any other. He definitely does. Chocolatina. Yes. This was a good one. This was a good one. All right, let's take a vote. You guys started out with the Just a Little Critter series. 1. And then Chocolatina. 2. Let's see in the comment section, what is your vote? Definitely 2. It blew Little Critter, even though we love a good Little Critter series story, blew it out of the water. This one's a good one. Good illustrations, good storyline, funny. Prince Hairflip, 2. Wormy Books, 100 out of 10. Yeah, Wormy Books, that one was a good one. I love it. DC 10. DC 2 for, okay. Wormy Books 2, Chiquita 2, Heather Genzer 2. Excellent. Let's set the timer, Bree 2. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. Our goal tonight is 50K. We are already at 20K and we're only 2 books in. That means that you guys have done 10,000 likes between each book so far. Excellent job. For those of you who are just joining us, this Wednesday is Project Wednesday. We are going to be making fireflies. Fireflies out of recycled plastic water cups. Inside is the little glow sticks. Isn't that fun? We got some colorful googly eyes and some wings. We put a little glitter on there for some fun, for some magic. So on Wednesday, please join us. We are back to regular schedule. Monday I have off. Tuesday, Wednesday. Tuesday is a full day. And then Wednesday and Thursday is minimum day because of finals. We get out at 12. So I'm going to have all sorts of energy for you guys. DC, our last day is on Monday. Friday is promotion for 8th grade. So the 7th graders have 7th graders have finals that day. But the 8th graders just do promotion in the morning and then they leave. Yeah, tomorrow, Wormy Books, I'll be on. And then Monday, we have to show up just for cleanup and last minute stuff. Then, so literally, like, Friday is my last day. I've already cleaned up, planned somewhat for next year already. So I'm good to go on vacation. I'm thinking of starting, so we're still going to do Project Wednesday on Wednesday, but when I'm on vacation, I want to do one writing assignment. I want to do a writing asthma day. Got a barbecue tomorrow, but I hope I'd be sober enough to join. Right, Prince Hairclip? Totally get it. One of my coworkers sent me a text message saying, "Hey, we're all gonna go after work drinks on Monday." They said, "We know that we don't have to ask you to go. It's an automatic yes." I was like, "Hell yeah!" I love getting out at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and then going to get drinks afterward. The best. Freedom. Let freedom ring. Hallelujah. So I'm thinking over the summer, what I want to do is writing asthma. Well, if you have right, DC. I want to do writing asthma. I'm going to get some chart paper and put it somewhere here in the back. And we'll read a story, and then we'll write a paragraph about it. But we're going to make it fun. Mr. Sketch scented markers. So we'll get some chart paper and we'll just write a simple paragraph, a topic sentence, about what we read, and then 3 details and then a closing. We'll use different markers for different sentences. I love these scented markers. Have you guys used these before, Mr. Sketch? Scented markers are the best. These, yes. Prince Hairflip, right? Yeah. Free out of the nostalgia, right? And we'll choose a color for each sentence and we'll have it coordinated. Writing. I see a lot of people writing asthma. This one girl, she's doing on her lives, she does like not word searches, but she's got one letter with lines underneath. And oh, you use those for homeschooling workbooks? Aren't they the best? Yes, yeah. Dorian Gray. Oh, you're a math tutor, Dorian Gray. Oh, fun. My kids always like, these are the best. So we're going to do some writing assignments. We'll start that in June. Give me a week to put it together. I'm not sure what day we're going to do it. Still going to do Project Wednesday, but I'm not sure what day we're going to do it. Right? It would be fitting for Writing Wednesday, but Writing Friday, Writing Thursday, Writing Tuesday. We'll think of something. We'll think of something. Calligraphy. Calligraphy Monday, Calligraphy Tuesday. I have to look up different words for writing, and then we'll fit it in. All right. We did our minute. Okay, let's go back into the stacks and see what we have. That was a good one. Chocolatina. Another one. Since this is the East Coast feed, an armadillo in New York. An armadillo in New York. Just Relax is in upstate New York, but she's not here. Anybody? Oh, Prince Hairflip is in New York. Mm-hmm. Brianna, you're in New York. Mm-hmm. This is for anybody who's in New York or our East Coast friends. An armadillo in New York. We love a good end page that gives us something to think about. Oh, Brianna, upstate New York? Nice. Mm-hmm. Oh, and Heather Jenser's in New York, too. Right, we have a lot of New Yorkers. A lot of New Yorkers. An armadillo in New York. 585. I love it. Long Island Prince Hairflip. I love it. 30. It just rains. I love it. I love that you guys are putting. Those are your guys' not zip code, area codes, right? 585. I love it. Yeah, this is a really good picture. We love a good brownstone. We love a good brownstone in New York. Okay. Let me see. This is interesting. Arlo feels it. The twitch in his left claw. The twitch that only stops when adventure begins. Okay, so Arlo is setting us up. Oh, 616? I'm in the 585 too. Oh, fun. Arlo feels it, the twitch in his left claw, the twitch that only stops when adventures begin. Yeah, we get a little twitchy when vacation starts. This is Arlo, an armadillo from Brazil. He loves to explore. He inherited his love for adventure from his grandfather, Augustine. In fact, curiosity has run in their 9-banded tribe for as long as anyone can remember. When Arlo was born, Augustine wrote him a collection of travel journals about his favorite places in the world so that one day Arlo could use them on his own travels. Today, Arlo is reading the journal about New York City and the famous Lady Liberty and getting ready to start off on another adventure. Oh, so interesting. So Augustine, his uncle, his family member, his grandfather, a big traveler. So he shares all his experiences in letters to Arlo. And here's Arlo. And this is the letter. Dearest Arlo, New York is one of the most exciting cities in the world. A place with a pulsing heartbeat. I cannot wait for you to discover the amazing architecture, interesting history, and vibrant culture. You'll especially love meeting Lady Liberty. Follow the path I've laid out in my journal and you will learn all about her and even get to meet her. Go take your bite of the Big Apple. Arlo. Oh, how fun. This is interesting. So here's the letter, and then here's the narrator. Yeah, we're going to be on, hey, Ronnie Graver. Yeah, we're going to be on the West Coast as well. Once you land, make your way to the very top of Rockefeller Center, one of New York's most beloved skyscrapers. You can see the whole city from there, including Central Park, Times Square, and the Hudson River, and the famous Empire State Building. Lady Liberty is very tall, and she has a great view of the city, too. Oh, look at little Arlo in his little scarf. He's at the top of Rockefeller Center. The top of Rockefeller Center. Mm-hmm. After a flight north across the Atlantic Ocean, Arlo catches a taxi into the heart of New York City. First stop, top of the rock. He's amazed. The cars and people look like ants. It's hard to see the stars in the city with all the bright lights and towering buildings, but you can see some great constellations at Grand Central Terminal. Stargazing is one of Lady Liberty's favorite things to do, and she has a perfect spot for it. So Grand Central Station, I didn't know this. I've been to Grand Central Station before, but maybe I didn't catch it. They've got constellations drawn at the top here. But Grand Central Station is a gorgeous piece of architecture. Mm-hmm. A gorgeous piece of architecture. Prince Hairflip, you're so lucky to have access to this. Arlo makes his way to Grand Central Terminal. It's the start of the day, but the ceiling of the main hall is filled with the night sky. Arlo hopes he gets to stargaze with Lady Liberty someday. Your next stop is just around the corner, the New York Public Library. Lady Liberty loves books and always has one in hand. Here you'll meet her favorite lions, Patience and Fortitude. They keep watch over the grand collection of books. Arlo makes friends with the lions at the library. They are quite a regal pair. Lady Liberty sure has interesting friends. Yes, there's a lot of history. We read a book one time about the two lions, and it completely went over my head. And I did not understand I thought it was just like a fantasy book, but I didn't know that they were talking about these two lions. I have to check that book out again, and we need to read it. You'll meet her favorite lions, Patience and Fortitude. Arlo wander around Broadway to see the theaters that are filled every night with great actors and performances. The marquees light up the night for theater goers, just as Lady Liberty once lit up the night for seafarers. Arlo walks through the theater district, imagining what it would be like on opening night. Lady Liberty must also dazzle against the night sky. We love to go to New York. We love a good New York Broadway play, a good museum, architecture, gorgeous city. Next up is the Guggenheim Museum. Here you will find a gallery on a spiraling ramp with an exciting collection of modern art, including many great French works. It was a French sculptor, Frederick Barthold, who brought Lady Liberty to America and quickly became one of New York's greatest treasures. Arlo walks around and around, higher and higher, taking in the art at the Guggenheim. Lady Liberty must be pretty special. Who could she be? Who's been to the Guggenheim? It's a very interesting building, very mid-century building in the middle of upstate New York. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. New York is known for its street food. Arlo, make sure you stop at the street vendors and try all the tasty treats. Churros, hot nuts, niches, hot dogs, churros, ice cream, anything you could want. You will love the soft pretzels. Arlo eats a pretzel, tacos, and some New York style pizza. All this walking has made him hungry. Years ago, Prince Flip. Yeah. It's been a while since I've been there too. The Guggenheim. Get away from the hustle and bustle and spend some time in Central Park. It is the most visited park in the United States, but it is so big that it never feels too busy. Lady Liberty is so well loved that she entertains many visitors too. Arlo takes a little break on Central Park bench. What a great place to rest and make new friends. I love this blue. I don't think we've ever seen a blue like this before. Looks like cotton candy. And the interesting thing about it is Central Park with all the trees, and instead of using green, they use this blue. It's like a cotton candy blue. Isn't that pretty? Very pretty. Next up is the Lincoln Center. Here you can watch all sorts of dazzling performances, ballet, opera, symphony, and theater. Lady Liberty's feet have always been too large for ballet shoes, but she's had a few opera cameos. Arlo tries an arboresque and a pirouette on stage with some ballet dancers. Dancing is tricky for an armadillo. Arlo thinks he might do better with Lady Liberty in the opera. Oops, let me verify this. Yeah, the contrast on that, yes. You're right. These pops of color. Pirouette. Oh, thank you so much, Brianna. I really appreciate that. Yeah, my goal for this is to get 6,000 followers. We're at like 5,700. We just need 300 more. Head to Yankee Stadium to watch a New York Yankee baseball game. This team is legendary, and many of its players can be found in the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Lady Liberty is often spotted on the games, or at the games, but likes to keep a low profile. Arlo gets a box of Cracker Jack and settles in for an afternoon of home runs, strikeouts, and fly balls. He keeps an eye out for Lady Liberty in the crowd. Where could she be? You gotta hit Yankee Stadium. Gotta hit Yankee Stadium if you're gonna go to New York. If not for a game, maybe for a tour. We always do tours of the stadium. That's really fun. Wander around all the different neighborhoods and you will see cultures from all over the world. People who have come to make New York their home, just like Lady Liberty. Arlo strolls around the neighborhoods, taking in the sights, sounds, and smells of many different countries. He picks up some gifts for Lady Liberty from all the places he visits. All those cities in Manhattan. Arlo, you must walk over the Brooklyn Bridge. When it was first built, it was so advanced that circus master P.T. Barnum paraded 21 elephants across the bridge to prove it was safe. Lady Liberty was quite a marvel too, sporting a cutting-edge copper outfit. Arlo walks across the Brooklyn Bridge and imagines a parade of elephants crossing with him. Lady Liberty's copper outfit must be quite heavy. Could it weigh as much as 21 elephants? We love a good Brooklyn Bridge. Mm-hmm. Hey, Spicy Glenich, welcome in. You're almost there, Arlo. Hop on the ferry at Battery Park and make your way to Liberty Island. Step off the boat and look up. Arlo looks out over the ferry railing, watching the boats in the harbor. What a grand view Lady Liberty must have of the New York skyline. So they're on their way to see Lady Liberty. Spicy Glamich, how are you doing? Again, we love in children's literature when they flip the book to give us the full experience. Ta-da! Lady Liberty. The full experience. Isn't that a good illustration of her? It looks real. What we've been reading for until the end. Lady Liberty is the Statue of Liberty. Arlo looks up at her in wonder, dazzled by her towering height and beautiful aqua dress. She is the most striking statue he has ever seen. Just like Augustine, Arlo knows that this is the first of many visits with Lady Liberty and with New York City. Yes, isn't that cool, guys? Oh, you just got baptized. Oh, congratulations, Spicy Glamich. It's been so long. Oh, congratulations. So happy for you. Yeah, this is a really good page. The and an armadillo in New York. This is a good one. You guys are getting really good titles tonight. You guys are getting really good titles tonight. We need to stop and we need to think. You guys are getting really good titles tonight. We started with just a little critter series. Spicy Glamich, he's doing really good. He's right here, sleeping. I'll shift the camera in a moment. I'll show you guys right now. 2, Chocolatina. Prince Hairflip, yeah. And 3, an armadillo in New York. I think it's a tie between Chocolatina and an armadillo in New York. I love a good New York story. I love a good New York story. Let's take a vote. 1, 2, or 3, an armadillo in New York. I'm gonna go with 2 and 3. It's a tie for now. Right, Prince Hairflip? Yeah. It's your hood. Let's see. Prince Hairflip 3, Wormy Books 2. Spicy Lunch. I'll show you guys right now. Bam Bam. Let me shift the camera. Christina 1. Let me shift it. There he is. He sleeps there when I'm reading. You notice him? He likes to sleep nearby when you're just that. When we're reading. All right. Right, Prince Hairflip is like, he's without his makeup on right now. He's like, what are you doing? I have all the books on the sofa, so they don't have any room. I have to go with New York. Oh, Dad Teal Cubs. Dad Teal Cubs, you just popped out of nowhere. How are you doing? Because my sister's professional theater and performed at the Lincoln Center. That's exciting. She's still there, Dad Teal Cubs, or is she doing something else? All right, let's set the timer for 1 minute. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. Our goal tonight is 50K. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. We're almost there. Let me get another sip of tea. Let's go back into the stats and see what we find. You guys have some really good titles. Prince Hair Flip. Yeah, Brie, I haven't either. I think last time she was suffering from sinus infection, tonsillitis. We'll have to check in with her. Prince Hair Flip, tonight we're drinking American Wildflower Herbal Tea. Wildflower. It has a little hint of tea, mint or spice in it. Gotta put my kids to sleep. Oh, okay. Have a good night, Chiquita. Yeah, she hasn't been, and I've been meaning to text her, direct messenger to see how she's doing. Yeah, it smells really good. This one's called The Most Beautiful Village in the World. The Most Beautiful Village in the World. What attracted me to this book was this cover. It looks like a little village with the trees and the easy life, the shepherd life, the little donkey. We have this, it's almost like a salmon. I think it's a salmon. No, it's like a pinkish color with some cherries on it. I don't know what those are. Maybe donuts? They look like jelly rolls. The most, to the children of Afghanistan. We're going to get cultured tonight. We're going to get cultured tonight. The most beautiful village in the world. Plums, cherries, pears, pistachios. It's spring. The village of Pagman is filled with flowers. Pagman. Springtime. In this little village. I'm assuming it's Afghanistan. Plums, cherries, pears, and pistachios. It's spring. The village of Pagham is filled with flowers. All the cherry blossoms. Almost looks like cherry blossoms. Yes, pistachios. We love a good pistachio. It's summer. Every year, when the wind rustles the leaves and the fruits sway on the branches, the people of the village go out and pick plump apricots, plums, and cherries. Harvest, when a sweet scent fills the air, is the happiest time of year. Are there plums? Are there pears? And their bright red beads of cherries? Got them, ate them, or died without eating them? Usually, Yamo races with his brother Harun to pick plums and fill his basket. But this summer, Harun is not here. There is a war in Yamo's country, and his brother is a soldier. Plums, cherries. It's harvest time. Look at how gorgeous that is. Isn't that like the best picture? Those trees. Today, Yamo is going into town for the first time with Pampa, the donkey, to sell fruit. He is going to help his father in place of his brother. Goodbye, Mom. Yamo leaves home early in the morning with his father. The heavy baskets of sweet plums and bright red cherries are swaying on Pampa's back. Look how pretty. So he's going to take the donkey. They're going to take the donkey into the village, to the village market. Yamo leaves home early in the morning with his father. The heavy baskets of sweet plums and bright red cherries are swaying on Pampa's back. So they're going to make some money. Hey Yamo, are you going somewhere? The people of the village call to him. Yep, I'm going with my dad. Okay, hope you sell a lot. Look at how pretty that is. They're heading their way into the village. heading their way into the village to find some cherries, to sell some cherries and fruits. Along the way, Yamo repeats the words that his father had taught him. Cherries here, sweet little sons, cherries from Pagham. The sun rises over the road and suddenly it's hot. Buses and trucks heading into town pass Yamo and his father. There they are in the desert. They arrive in town. Excited voices are everywhere. There is a sheep market. A man selling roasted beans shouts loudly. Yamo can smell shish kebab roasting and bread baking. There are also the smells of carpets and books. The town is so lively that Yamo's heart beats faster. We love a good cityscape. We love a good cityscape. Guys, we're 15K away from our goal. Let's keep tapping. Our goal tonight is 50K. We're almost there. Keep tapping. Yamo's father finally decides to open his stand in a large plaza where people go back and forth. I'm going to sell the plums here in this plaza. Why don't you walk around town and try to sell the cherries? All by myself? Pampa will be with you. He knows his way around the town. He has no choice, so Yamo starts to walk. It's as if he's being pulled along by Pampa. So he's going to have him do his own selling on his own with the help of Pampa the donkey. Pampa knows the village, so he's going to lead the way. First, Pampa takes Yamo to the covered bazaar. Small, colorful shops are crammed side by side. People are shopping, some are drinking tea. Can I sell my cherries in a place like this? Yamo worries. So there they are in the village. The village marketplace. That's a really good perspective. We just kind of, the eye just goes in to the center here. And you see all the merchandise they want to sell. He gathers his courage and shouts, "Cherries here!" No one turns around. He tries shouting louder, "Cherries! Cherries from Fangam here!" Yamo uses his small voice as he passes in front of the fruit shops. Cherries? Ring, 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 ring! Watch out, watch out! Get out of the way! A horse taxi races past Yamo, ringing its bells. So he's trying to find a place to sell his cherries, but nobody seems to be interested. Nobody seems to be interested, so he tries yelling, he tries whispering, he tries going to places where they might want to sell them. Nobody's listening to him. The town is so hectic, it makes Yamo dizzy. No one buys his cherries. Disappointed, Yamo sits down by the roadside. Then, "I want cherries from Fagman, please," a little girl says. After that, Yamo's cherries sell quickly. "Little boy, will you give me some? I used to grow fruit near Pagman. Those were good years." "Were you in the war, sir?" "I was. That's why I lost my leg." Yamo is shocked. He thinks about his brother Harun. The man puts a cherry in his mouth. Very sweet and a bit sour. Fagham cherries are always so tasty. They're the best in the world. So right when he's about to give up is when he finds somebody who's interested in his cherries. And this man here who was in the war, who lost a limb, was one of the first ones to tell him that he thinks the cherries from Pagman are really good. "Dad, I sold all the cherries." Yamo's father, standing behind his plums, smiles. "He sold fewer than half." "Is that so? Then why don't we take a break and get something to eat?" Yamo's father asks the man next to him to watch over his stand. Guys, can you imagine having this life where you have to gather fruit and sell it, and you don't know if people are going to be interested or if they're not? Depends. And then look at this guy with the gun here. Their reality. Their reality. We're at 37K, guys. We only have 13K more. Let's keep tapping. Our goal is for 50K. Yamo and his father eat their late lunch, in a chikana, a tea house. Good smells fill the air. Yamo tells his father what he saw in the town. A man who lost his leg in the war brought my cherries too. He said that Pagman's cherries are the best in the world. Yamo takes out a handful of cherries. I kept some because I wanted to eat them with you, Dad. Oh. So he's telling his dad all about his adventures for the day. All his adventures. The man sitting next to them starts talking. You've sold a lot, haven't you? My son Yamo said. My son Yamo did. My older son has gone to the war. That's worrisome. I've heard that the war is in the south is quite hard. He says that he should be back by next spring. Yamo listens while he drinks sweet tea. He believes that his brother Harun will be all right, but Yamo worries. Just then his father whispers, I have a surprise for you later, Yamo. What? What is it? Tell me, please. We still have to sell the rest of the plums. Yamo puts the last cherry into his mouth. They say goodbye to the man and leave the tea room. So they're having a good conversation in the afternoon after selling their cherries. They still got some selling to do. They talk to a stranger about the war in the South. Very cultural, people sitting while eating. The sound of prayer is heard from the mosque in the plaza. A sense of serenity embraces the town. Plums here, plums from Pagman. Yamo calls while he thinks of what his father told him. What could be the surprise? So they go back into the city to find more sellers, more buyers for their fruit. 38K, we're almost there, guys. 10,000K more. 50K is our goal tonight. Finally, all the plums have been sold. Now we can go to where the surprise is. Yamo's father walks straight across the plaza with him. Yamo can't wait. From on top of his father's shoulders, he sings loudly. What is it? What is it? What's the surprise? I wonder if it's his brother. I wonder if it's his brother that's going to surprise him. They come to the sheep market. Yamo's father buys a young lamb with all the money they earned. It is a pure white lamb. It will be the first sheep that Yamo's family has ever owned. No one else in their village has such a beautiful lamb. Aww. So with all the money that they got, they're going to buy a lamb. They're going to be eating good. They're going to be eating good. Now, Pampa, let's go home. Everyone is going to be surprised to see this lamb. Guys, look at how pretty that illustration is. How pretty that illustration is. Reds, yellows, oranges, browns, yellows, deep reds. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't it, Ormy Books? I agree. They did. They really did. Eventually, they arrive in their village. It smells like home. Although Yamo has been away from the village for just one day, He feels like he has returned from a very long trip. Everyone is looking at our lamb. Yamo walks along the village street with his chest puffed up. They're walking home with the lamb and everybody's looking. Thank you so much, Prince Airfield. Yeah, it's crunch time. 10K away, guys. 10K away. 50K is our goal. Yamo asks his father if he can give the lamb a name. He calls it Bahar. The name means spring. Please come home quick, Brother Haroon. We have a new member of the family. Spring is still nearly a year away. In the winter, the village was destroyed in the war. It no longer exists. Oh my God. So they get the new lamb, and then look, you guys. In the winter, the village was destroyed in the war. It no longer exists. Oh my gosh, that little village they had. And all of them. It says, for those who would like to know more about the village of Pagham, this story takes place in Afghanistan in South Asia. It hardly rains in Afghanistan. People often think of the country as a land covered with dry soil, rocks, and sand because of the climate. However, the country has mountains with perpetual snow on top, forests, and vast greenlands that stretch as far as the eye can see. In spring, plants and flowers grow and bloom, and abundant fruit grows during the summer. People have lived in Afghanistan for a long time, raising animals and cultivating fields. However, a war began in this peaceful country. Many young people left the village and the countryside to join the war. The war has spread throughout the nation, and millions of people have left ruined homeland and become refugees in other countries. I visited Afghanistan in the summer of the 10th year the war began. Oh wow, when did this book come out? This is why we love children's literature. We would have never known about a small city of 1995. We would have not known about this city, Pagham, the most beautiful village, had somebody not written about it. Yutaka Kobayashi. Yes, very sad. Very sad. But again, you guys got really good titles tonight. Really good titles tonight. We started out with the Little Critter Collection. Always a good way to start the life. Ease our way in. Chocolatina. This one was a really good one, very creative. Chocolatina. An Armadillo in New York. The most beautiful village in the world. I think my vote shifted. I'm going to go for this one, number 4. Most beautiful village in the world. Wormy Books 2. Maria, you like that one? Number 2, that was a good one. Yeah. Let's see what everybody's thinking tonight. Let's vote. Janelle Howell 2, Bree 2, 3. Wormy Books says, loved it. Yeah, it was a good one. Bree and 4. Bree, like, oh yeah, those are really good titles tonight. Really good titles. All right. Guys, thank you so much for the 42,000 likes. We fell short of our goal by 8,000 likes. But that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was a tough decision to make on that. For those of you who are on the East Coast, if you are planning on going to bed, have yourselves a good night. We will see you tomorrow. I will be on tomorrow for Memorial Day. For those of you who are on the East Coast who are not going to sleep, we will be back on in 30 minutes. Thank you so much for everybody who is tapping. I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate the taps. All right, everyone. We will see you in 30 minutes. Have a good night.